Welcome to another practice revising for the EmSAT exam. In this video, we will be discussing the balanced forces, which means that the net forces along all the axes should be equal to 0. So basically, forces along the same line should be cancelling out each other. The question says, in which of the four situations are the forces on the object not balanced? So in the four situations, 3 are balanced, only 1 is not balanced. So taking one by one, let's start with diagram A. Along the x-axis, I have 13 to the left and 2 and 11 to the right. Taking the positive on the x-axis to the right and the positive along the y-axis is upward. So we're going to consider positive 11 and positive 2 with negative 13, which gives me a total of 0. On the y-axis, I have downward 10, upward 7, and upward 3, giving me positive 7, positive 3, and negative 10. So both nets are equal here to 0. So basically it's not A. Let's move to B. In B, I have downward 7.5, to the left 13, and along the 30 degrees with the x-axis, with the horizontal, I have 15 Newton. So here it's crucial to divide it into components, taking 15 cosine 30 and upward 15 sine of 30. 15 cosine of 30 will give me around 13 Newton, and 15 sine 30 gives me 7.5 Newton. Unfortunately, 13 to the right, 13 to the left will cancel out each other, and 7.5 down and 7.5 up will also cancel out each other. So also I have another situation of balanced forces. So again, it's neither A or B. Moving to C, along the x-axis I have 20. Along the y-axis I have also a 20 downward and a 40, which also should be here divided into components upward and to the left. Along the x-axis I have the adjacent component, which is 40 cosine of 60, and along the y-axis I have 40 sine of 60, giving me here the answer is 35 Newton, and here we have a 20 Newton. So it's clear that on the x-axis I have to the right positive 20, and to the left I have a negative 20, giving me a 0 net. I think I have a chance on the y-axis because downward I have here this negative 20 and upward a 35, which gives me a total of 15. So C doesn't show a balanced forces because I do have a net forces different than 0, which is 15 along the y-axis. Now let us finalize and double check that D is a balanced forces example. I can see that neither on the x nor on the y, here along the same line of action I have up 25 and along the same direction, along the opposite direction, another 25. So basically they cancel out each other. Also, a 15 Newton with 45 degrees below the horizontal, and another 15 along the same line of action but in the opposite direction. So clearly it is a balanced forces with forces canceling out each other along the same lines of action in opposite directions. So the correct answer is option C. Thank you for watching.